Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Chicago Bulls. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
Take a look at Drummond. He's got a claim in the final place in the Eastern Conference starting lineup. He's 5th in fan voting.
And it's been a season to remember for him so far. And it'll only get better if he can hang on to that starting spot for All-Star Weekend.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point guard position. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Porter in at the 3. You know, for a while, Smitty, there was some talk of eliminating conferences altogether. But the East has begun to turn things around. It's starting to emerge again.
You know, Kevin, me and you have been around a long time. It's going to always flip-flop back and forth. It was the East and it was the West. And I think right now the East right now is turning that corner. In a couple of years, it'll probably be the dominant conference. I like the way it is. I don't want to see them eliminate conferences.
I agree. Good point. Here's Sexton. No good that time. And it's Chicago the other way. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
This is where I like to see Porter spend more of his time looking for his shot in the painted area.
Garland with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington. And it's sent back by Carter. And it's Drummond missing.
0 for 3 now in the early going. Just a little bit out of sync.
Here's Levine. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
There's Garland. Softly drops in the floater.
They finally hit one after missing 3 straight.
Here's White. In Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. Outside, Levine. Shoots from the block. Markkanen can't get it to go. For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Down low. Here's Drummond. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Carter. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Right side, Markkanen. Back to White. Markkanen against Love. Shot clock at 5. Markkanen can't get it to go. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul. Last game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to the Wizards.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration.
Now, Garland. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Drummond finds Sexton. Love with a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
And Love had his feet set, was ready and waiting to knock that one down.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks as always. I had a chance to catch up with Coach John Beilein. There are few players more gifted athletically than Zach LaVine. The coach made it clear their focus is trying to contain him offensively. Good luck with trying to keep him between the ball and the basket.
Thank you, David. And it's Drummond with the jam.
I mean, tremendous body control in the air. Andre with the easy catch and flush.
And White kicks to Levine. Back to White. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Andre Drummond with the wingspan of 7'6". It's going to be hard to get it over him.
But they'll get another chance. Pass to Garland. A second chance effort. Offensive rebound. And here's Sexton. Another three for Cleveland.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Porter finds Carter. Over Drummond. High quality look, and he sinks it.
Wendell did this against high-level college competition. Consistently showcased the ability to score with efficiency.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Love outside. It's Porter outside. Cleveland gets it back. Now here's Sexton. Guarded by Levine.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
Selected with the 8th pick back in the 2018 draft, Colin Sexton, the main reward for the Cavs, Greg, after the Kyrie Irving trade.
Sexton, wearing the same number 2 jersey as Irving, doesn't feel the need to measure up to expectations created by Kyrie. Cavs fans, though, hope he does.
That free throw, no good.
Well, the young bull, Colin Sexton, getting a lot of playing time in his rookie season, allowed him to play through his mistakes, and that's what you hope for coming in.
And he sinks the second. And even as the Cavaliers lagged at the very bottom of the standings, Greg, Sexton publicly described the season as fun. Would that bother you as a veteran?
Losing seasons, they suck. I mean, no other way to put it. I think he cares about winning, but keeping that positivity is probably the best approach.
Bulls trail by 5. And Levine, here we go. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Cleveland.
The defense in a tough situation. They know Levine loves the jump shot, but he can also put it on the floor and take it to you.
Chicago shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Free throw good, Levine. And Smitty, with all that he's been through, you can't question Zach LaVine's love of the game.
You're so right. It's crazy to think Levine wasn't even a starter in college, but he's worked so hard to improve. The way he has fought back from injuries and continually dedicated himself to the game, something to admire.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And the defensive impact that Andre Drummond can have on the floor is a major factor.
Well, you know that Drummond is going to do the work of 3 players on the glass, but he's also been a solid rim protector who makes up for his height with great timing and reach.
Now here's Levine. He also had a big impact in that win against the Kings. And it's sent back by Drummond. And Porter, here we go. Off with the layup. Bulls trail by 6. Levine finds Markkanen. Yep, that one goes.
One of the surprises with Markkanen is how physical he can be. He's willing to mix it up.
Here's Garland. A floater. It's tipped.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Levine. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And here's Sexton. He's got 6. Puts it up. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls, trailing by 2. That evens the score. Porter's got his second basket of the game.
The ability to beat people off the bounce, something Porter's worked on, and you see it working from him there.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Now here's Sexton, guarded by Levine. Drummond passes to Sexton. Nailed from three-point land. Sexton's got 9 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Porter. Pass to White. Here's Levine. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside, Porter. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Hammers the alley-oop through.
As good as Drummond is, he still has much more room to grow, especially as a scorer.
And Levine, here we go. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And with this team, Zach LaVine has been thrust into the role of the leader. Still young in his own right, but as a rising star and a large part of the future, responsibilities have fallen in his lap.
Free throw good, Levine. And for Levine, he is the best scorer on the team. And you know what, Smitty? He should be a leader.
You're right. That isn't something that's easy to step right into. After losses pile up, you feel more pressure and want to take over every game. Zach LaVine should be up to the task, but it will take some adjusting.
Now, here's Exum. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Dellavedova scanning the floor. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. That falls. Great assist by Love.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Now, here's Satoransky. He's guarded closely. Young outside. On the wing, Levine. And the rejection by Love.
Not known for blocking shot, but Kevin Love got all of that one.
Sexton's shot is good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now, here's Satoransky. Defended by Dellavedova. It's good.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Pass to Sexton. Love right side. Feeds it to Sexton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Chris Dunn picks one up. Smitty, at the defensive end, who are the best players in the league at selling a charge call?
I would say Kyle Lowry's one of my favorites. Marcus Smart, P.J. Tucker. Those are the guys that come to mind that do it well. They take charges and also they sell them.
Yeah, Tucker in particular, and I love Lowry, but Tucker's, he'll take it, and you know it hurts, but he takes it every game and multiple times a game, right? I mean, wow.
Yes, indeed.
And that's one of those guys who just tends to live at the line. Sexton's working hard to improve his consistency there.
Now, here's Satoransky. 8 points his last outing. Felicio kicks to Satoransky. Back to Felicio. Tries from 10, and he comes up with the deuce. The Cavaliers leading by 6. And Thomas Satoransky gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Nance. Over to the left wing. Now here's Exum. Dellavedova finds Thompson. 5 on the clock. With the shot. The Cavaliers with a new 14.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Dunn's shot's good.
This is Dunn's game. Terrific acceleration. Very hard to stay in front of.
Dellavedova with the ball. Inside. Here's Sexton. Here's Nance over Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And the Cavaliers this summer selecting point guard Darius Garland with the 5th overall pick. The second-year man Colin Sexton already on the roster. Greg, how do you see the fit between these two players?
Well, I mean, both are 6'2". The questions will come at the defensive end of the floor. Offensively, both show great promise as shooters. Very scoring-minded guards. Reminiscent possibly of a Lillard-McCollum pairing for the Blazers, which could be a roadmap for the Cavs.
Now, here's Dunn. He's coming off a 13-point game against Sacramento. Cavaliers with the rebound. Now, Exum still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now, here is Dellavedova. Dunn covering. Here's Sexton. And it's off from 3-point range. Bulls trail by 6. Here's Dunn. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Sexton the pass to Exum. Here's the lob to the hoop. Felicio with the rebound.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Count that one. Now just a 2-point Cavalier lead.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Thomas Satoransky gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Cleveland, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. First one falls for him.
Looking at the Bulls roster, there is a lot to like. They have a great collection of talent, and their core players are all very young and improving.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Valentine passes to Young, and Young slams it home.
Now, I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. And so it's Dellavedova. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. The pass to Thompson. Now here's Exum. He's guarded closely. And Thompson kicks to Exum. 6 to shoot. Thompson inside. Passes to Exum. Good defensive work there by Young. Dunn passes to Valentine. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Bulls as they end the first quarter on a 14-4 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Here's Sexton. He's coming off a 22-point game against Washington.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Dunn, Young out there with Valentine. Then there's Thomas Satoransky, and it's Felicio in at the 5. Now here's Satoransky, defended by Dellavedova. And Satoransky kicks to Valentine. Dunn outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot left block. Shot's good from Young. And the Bulls lead by 1. And here is Dellavedova. The dish to Nance. Cleveland moving the ball around. And the jam by Larry Nance. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Satoransky. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Now here's Dunn. Just 5 to shoot. Felicio, no good.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Valentine passes to Young. The 9-foot shot. And it's off the back rim, no good. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Exum. Here's Nance. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Smitty, lately we're seeing more deep three-pointers than ever before. Think you could step out to that 35-foot mark?
Hey, Kevin, I could step out there, but the question is, could I make them at a high percentage? And that's what's so beautiful now. You're seeing these guys step out further and further, but their percentage is higher and higher than it would be from others in my era shooting 35-footers. This is fantastic, but I do not want to see a 4-point line.
Valentine passes to Felicio. Doesn't go for him. And Cleveland will come the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
Dante has great length and quickness to be able to operate inside the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Young. Outside Markkanen. It's stolen by Nance. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Pull-up jumper. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Dunn passes to Valentine. Now here is Young. Pass to Felicio. And it's Dunn in the corner. Stolen by Garland. The pass to Nance. On the wing, Porter. It's deflected.
Marketing with a nice block shot. His size has been a factor in this game.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Monday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. Then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that game against the Warriors, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
That's good from Valentine. Chicago making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Felicio. Porter comes in for Young, and it's White in for Chris Dunn. Cleveland leading by 5. Garland kicks to Zizic. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
A tall guard who can see over the defense. Exum with no trouble locating the open teammate.
White, good. Cleveland's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Outside, Porter. Here's Zizic. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
White drives in. Here's Carter. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
The thing about Carter, even though he loves to play back to the basket, he can also face up and knock down the jumper.
The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Now, here's Exum. He's tightly guarded. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And though Exum is thin, his height and wingspan make him tough to stop inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's off on the first.
The point guard out of Australia, Dante Exum, is a rare physical specimen. Reason why he has great length at that point guard position. Great size.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Chicago. Now here's LaVine. 6 points for him. On the wing, Porter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And with Otto Porter, the skills are always apparent with his play. And something you just like when he's playing aggressively on the floor.
Yeah, it's something that his former coach, Scott Brooks, was always trying to promote to Porter. When he becomes more than just a catch-and-shoot threat, that's when his game is at its best.
Free throw good, Porter. Steve, nothing finer than having a star on your team who also makes everyone else feel better, feel involved, right?
You're totally right, Kevin. I talked to a lot of these general managers and owners, and they talk about they're looking for the unselfish star. Not just the star, the unselfish star. And what they mean by that, on the court, off the court, the guy that understands it's about team versus him.
And stolen by White. The finish, and White with the stuff.
And you can argue this is White at his best, just an absolute terror in transition.
Here's Exum. He's got 5. Outside Porter. All sorts of time, and the jumper is on the mark. And the Cavaliers lead by 4. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. Passes it to Levine. And here's Carter. 5 on the clock. And it's Levine that time on the assist from Carter. Levine's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. For Cleveland, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Pass to Zizic. Here's Exum. Bean with the rebound. The Bulls have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. It's blocked. Exum with it to the left side wing. Here's Drummond. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Drummond's got 8.
High percentage look for Drummond. He's developed a number of go-to moves in there.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
For Chicago, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And both free throws good for White. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Pass to Zizic. Now here's Exum. Guarded by Levine. They get it back. And it's sent back by Carter.
That time, Carter's length and vertical paying dividends. He has tremendous potential as a rim protector.
Smitty, you watch Market. He's just built for the modern NBA.
Yes, he's an incredible weapon on the pick and pop with his shooting touch. You could see that being his go-to move, Kevin, for a long time. And there's no doubt that this team views Lauri Markkanen as a big part of their future. Many slept on Markkanen in the draft, but he could be a star.
And he makes the first. As you said, Smitty, Markkanen has the potential to be an all-star someday.
He's not quite there yet, Kevin. Not by any means. Needs to take a jump forward and go from being a shooter to an all-around scorer.
That gives them the lead. And it's 9 points for Otto Porter Jr.
Hey, in his first year in the league, Porter hit only 19% of his threes. But over his career, he's raised that average to right around 40%.
And yes, it's good.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Now White, 8 points for him. He feeds it to Porter. Outside, White. Shot clock at 5. The pass to Carter. Got a piece of it. Here's Garland. Porter in the corner. They get it again. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in team free throws. The Bulls third.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want a foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Here's White, and it's sent back by Drummond. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Porter's running. Scooped up. Drummond dishes to Exum. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. The Bulls have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. White finds Carter. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Zizic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Garland with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Trailing by 2. White up top. 8 points for him. On the wing, Levine. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Zizic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Levine. Garland, the pass to Drummond. Drummond is doubled. Chalk up 2 there. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here's Levine. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. And here's Exum. Now here's Drummond. Lobbed up there for Drummond. He doesn't hit that one.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Now here's Garland. The feed to Drummond. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I love this. Andre Drummond has gone on record saying he is one of the last true centers in the league. Hard to argue with that statement, given how Drummond has played.
The first free throw is good. The rebounding and defense Drummond provides, Smitty, feels similar to an old school center.
Yeah, it does. Drummond is still very effective, even without having an outside shot. But he's gotten better at that. Most centers now can shoot threes, but Drummond is happy to stick to what he does best.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Zizic. Sexton comes in for Dante Exum, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. Now, here's Satoransky. Feeds to Porter. Over Porter. And again, Chicago. No good.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
The open look here for Sexton. Drains it from beyond the arc. Sexton's got the lead up to 9 now for Cleveland.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Chris Dunn's checked in for the Bulls. Bulls trail by 9. Satoransky looking around. 1:02 left here in the second. Now Cleveland moving it up. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist from Dellavedova. Sexton's got 5 points in the quarter. Satoransky with it. Outside, Levine. Can they get it? Good D by Drummond.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From 8, Dunn's shot's good.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Dunn will break you down if you don't stay connected to him.
Cavaliers leading by 9. Now Sexton. He's got 17. From deep three-point range. No good on the last second attempt there.
Great defense by Chris Dunn. Makes the shot difficult without fouling.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh yeah, we got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room. We got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay. But like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. Now back to the other Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. They really did some damage in the second quarter, and as things started clicking for them, they were able to get out to a 9-point lead by halftime. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
The three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living, and they're living good, baby.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on the Bulls.
Well, the differential in rebounding was huge. And it goes back to the fundamentals, blocking out and just maintaining position. Instead, they went to the lazy man's route, flying in the air, trying to steal rebounds. Well, that didn't work. No one is going to give you an easy rebound. They need to show some fight.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Porter in at the 3 spot.
Explosive move there by Zach. Quick first step, then a thunderous finish.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Here's Sexton. He dishes it to Garland. Passes it to Love. No one near him. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Levine. No good that time. Great D that time from Love. Cleveland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Garland. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Cavaliers have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. He misses the free throw. He doesn't get the second one. Bulls trail by 7. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Up top, Porter. He's guarded by Love. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, the former Georgetown Hoya, Otto Porter, was on the move last season. Traded at the deadline to Chicago, who are in need of a player like Porter who can shoot from outside.
The Bulls have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far. That free throw good from Markkanen. Smitty, as you mentioned, the need for shooters was something that brought Porter here.
And Porter has been a consistently good shooter, something he's worked on over his career, Kevin. He's young and appears to be a perfect fit for what this team wants to do in the future.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Back to Porter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Trademark move by Otto Porter. He makes excellent use of the pump fake.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, he was a late bloomer coming out of high school. Otto Porter has really worked on his body and his shot mechanics.
And so he makes both from the line. And here is Garland. Pass to Love. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. From the line, and they pick up 2. Love's got his second bucket tonight.
Even way back in high school, you could see that Love's mid-range jumper was going to be a weapon.
Now here's White. He's got 8. And the rejection by Love. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Bulls trail by 7. Right side, Markkanen. Pass to Carter. Markkanen down low. He's guarded by Love. White drives in, and it's sent back by Drummond. And he gets it back. Good work there as it goes. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Garland with it. To the middle. Here's Drummond. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Levine. It's deflected. Nancy's checked in for Drummond. Valentine's checked in for Chicago. The Cavaliers leading by 5. To the inside. Nance. And Nance slams it in.
I tell you what, Nance plays with a force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
Valentine dishes to White. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Carter right side. All alone. With the tip. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Valentine's got 8 points.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? There's Garland. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And here's a look at some numbers for Sexton.
The surge in his free throw percentage this month is noticeable. He's looked a lot more comfortable at the line. Part of his job now should be attacking the D, going head on, drawing fouls, and trying to ride this hot streak.
That's good from Valentine.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Exum, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Garland kicks to Love. Dishes to Exum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
The size of Exum really causes a lot of problems for the defense. Not an easy cover at all.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Exum. Exum hits them both. Now White. He's got 10. Right side Markkanen. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Markkanen's got 7.
This is where Markkanen is lethal. Good balance off the catch, smooth mechanics, soft touch.
Here's Garland. It's a 3-point game. Now the pass to Exum. He feeds it to Love. Stolen by Markkanen. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Valentine. Sexton grabs the board. Cleveland leading by 3. Passes it to Exum. Lets it go from deep. And no good that time.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Garland.
How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's right around 13 points a night, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds.
He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the 3rd quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Pass to Valentine for the lead, and it's good on the way in. Valentine's got 8 here in the quarter.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
And so here's Cleveland. There's Garland. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now Sexton following the miss by Otto Porter from deep. And Love gets it to go. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
And it's Carter missing.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. Young's checked in for the Bulls. Satoransky comes in for White. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Exum. He has 7. The feed to Nance. Nice D from Porter.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Exum. Drops in the breakaway layup. Exum's got 9.
That's Exum's comfort zone. When he sees a chance for an easy fast break opportunity, he really leaks out quickly.
Satoransky the pass to Porter. Hooked away. One-on-one fast break. And Sexton slams it in.
You know, we've seen this with Sexton in college, and he can get into a zone and just take over a game offensively.
Now, here is Young. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Tries from 7. Count it. 6 points for him.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And here is Dellavedova. To the paint. Here's Love. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 3rd assist on the night. Bulls trail by 5. Satoransky the pass to Markkanen. Over Love. That misses off the backboard. And he's got his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Love.
For a guy who plays the power forward and sometimes the center spot, he has great touch at the line. Kevin Love is a tremendous face-up shooter.
Thompson, he's checked in for Exum. Chicago also making some changes. Felicio comes in for Markkanen, and Chris Dunn subbed in for Porter. Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Dunn kicks to Satoransky. A beautiful reverse layup.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And so it's Cleveland with it. It's a 5-point game. Dellavedova the pass to Thompson. Love outside. He lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Valentine. That one falls. And now just a 3-point Cavalier lead.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Now here is Dellavedova. Pass to Sexton. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 4th assist in this one.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And it's Dellavedova with the ball. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Thompson outside. He kicks it to Sexton. The shot off that time. Dunn with some nice D. Now here's Satoransky. Defense right on him. Here's Young. Got a piece of it. Dellavedova with the ball. Love outside. Now Dellavedova. Clock at 6. Nance outside. There's Sexton. But he gets it back. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month. In 3rd, the Cavaliers.
And they've really put an emphasis on offensive rebounding. And, guys, it's paying off. The second chance points are coming in bunches.
Valentine's shot, good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now here is Dellavedova. Satoransky covering. Lets the three fly, and that's good. Kevin Love for 3. Love's got 11 in the second half.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
A different look now for Cleveland. Ante Zizic is checked in for Love. And Porter subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Chicago also making some changes. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Felicio. And Levine subbed in for Valentine. Now here's Satoransky. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Sinks the triple. Levine's got 13 points.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
Porter looking it over. And the pass to Sexton. The dish to Nance. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And let's take a look at Colin Sexton's numbers. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. 10th in three-point shooting, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And back to his efficiency from 3, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. And the basket is good. Porter's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, and he's not a pass-first point guard, but Sexton's putting the work in, trying to raise the bar as a distributor.
Now here's Satoransky. Outside, Markkanen for the tie. Nance gets the rebound. Nance has got 4 rebounds in this game.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Bulls trail by 3. Here's Dunn. The shot, no good. Nance with some nice D. Porter against Satoransky. Porter passes to Zizic. Over Dunn. No good from Zizic. Thompson ejected by Young. And they'll keep possession. And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the blocked shot. But he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. And the first one at the line is good.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
And so he hits both. Chicago's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And it's Dunn penetrating. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. 8 points for Chris Dunn. Here's Sexton. From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Inside, it's Young and Markkanen. Satoransky there with Chris Dunn. And it's Levine in at the 3. Now here's Porter. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Offensive rebound. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Cleveland. Satoransky, the pass to Young. Over Thompson. Back to Satoransky. Here's Young. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
That free throw good from Young. So for the Bulls, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Dunn, and it's White for Satoransky. Cleveland leading by 3. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Garland. White covering. Tries from the block. And no good. Good work defensively by Carter.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Now, here's Garland. White covering. Nance against Young. Just 5 on the clock. The wide open look here for Garland. The offensive rebound. Yep, it counts. 14 points for Drummond.
Multi-time NBA rebound leader. Might want to think about putting a body on Drummond.
White. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up. And the first one drops. Porter's checked in for Markkanen. And both free throws good for White. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Sexton finds Drummond to take the lead. And there's the nice layup by White. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Beautiful find by Levine there. Takes his time to survey the floor.
Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Garland dishes to Nance. Oh, Nance in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Levine, here we go.
You see the acceleration of Levine on the dribble drive. That's hard to contain.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Garland kicks to Thompson. Out to the wing. Now here's Sexton. He's covered closely. And it's sent back by Carter. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Porter's running. And he lays it up and in. Now it's a 5-point Chicago lead.
Versus physical D, Porter shows the determination to get to his spot and finish.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Now, here's Sexton. Shot clock at 6. To halt the run. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And he makes the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
We've seen this explosion of Canadian players in the NBA. And really, Tristan Thompson led that way. The 4th pick back in 2011, Thompson was, at that point, the highest drafted Canadian in NBA history.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And here's Sexton. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Thompson outside. Now, here's Garland. White covering. Here's Drummond, and he uses the glass on the layup. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter. And Thompson may have led the way for Canadians, but as far as where the league is going, Greg, he's a throwback player.
I mean, a rebounder and rim runner. His game is built on toughness and hustle.
Now here's Levine. Carter left side. Clock at 4. Levine passes to Porter. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Oh, Nance in position. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's Nance. On the wing, Thompson. To tie it up. And Nance puts it in. Nance has got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Here's White. Carter outside. Here's Levine. No good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. But they get it back.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
And the shot is good.
Andre Drummond absorbs a ton of hits, has the strength to finish through contact.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Love's check in for Thompson. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during the timeout, I listened in on Jim Boylan's huddle. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. Complete it with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Second free throw, no good. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Now, here's Sexton. Not a lot of room. Love outside. From outside the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Carter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Levine looking around. Porter passes to Young. Kicks to White. For 3, Levine, and the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 1. Teardrop shot. Chalk up 2 there. 8 points for Darius Garland. The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Levine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He's 6'5", but he has elite athleticism. Levine with the size to compete on the interior.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Now, here's Garland. 14 feet away. Goes back up. Nance outside. Look from Love. And that one hits back iron. The Bulls shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Here's Levine, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Cleveland on defense. It's a 1-point game. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his 4th foul of the contest. The Cavaliers shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Garland kicks to Nance. Passes it to Sexton. Back to Nance. Pass to Garland. 6 on the shot clock.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defensive end. White stays connected to his man and plays with active hands.
And Young slams it home. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Well, Cleveland shooting 41% for the game. Pass to Love. There's the triple. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Here's White, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Here's Garland picks one up.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability. And with as often as he's gotten himself to the line, it would be a big help if he could keep knocking them down like that.
And there's the pass to Drummond. He dishes it to Sexton. For 3, Love. Carter pulls it in. Bulls are gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. And Levine, here we go. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Colin Sexton.
Good recognition by Levine. Has the defender where he wants him. Doesn't let him off the hook.
First free throw is good.
And even as a rookie, you could see the consistency game to game from Wendell Carter. Very dependable on the glass and on the scoreboard for a player so young.
Both good from the line that time. And with Carter, he's only going to get better over the years.
The upside is easy to see. He always finds ways to contribute to this team. Not sure if he'll be a star, but he'll be a rock on the offense and defensive end for a long time.
And the Cavaliers call time here. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits at this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Zach LaVine.
And to me, the best part of his game has been
the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Drummond working against Carter. Drummond dishes to Sexton. And Levine comes to help. There's Garland. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Levine backs in, coming off the assist from Young. And that's now 25 points for Zach Levine. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Now, here's Sexton. Six to shoot. Looking to end his cold spell. Good defensive work there by Young.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Cavaliers shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Passes it to Love. Over Young. And another miss by Cleveland. Here's Chicago. They're on an 11-3 run. White drives in.
And that burst of speed, sometimes White just too much for a defense, which is why you see them compromise.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for White. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Garland with it. Here's Love, and that one's on target from the wing. Love's got 19 points.
Very comfortable coming up with the big bucket. Love has been the go-to guy.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're up by 5. 1:53 left to play in the final quarter. Here's White. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Out left to the wing. Here's Love. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Levine.
Oh!
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Cleveland now. Time running out. And so here's Cleveland. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Now here's White. Tight defense on him. The kick out to Young. It's Porter outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. We've got 1:08 left in the game. Sexton finds Love. And the dunk by Love.
Did a nice job on the glass. Kevin Love carving out space. He's one of the best offensive rebounders we have.
Outside, Levine. Pass to White. 6 on the shot clock. Carter, the pass to White, and it's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Dante Exum, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Markkanen's checked in. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're trailing by 7. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.